Hey, Miss, I am here. I am strong. I am bold. I am worthy. I am confident. I am courageous. I am chosen. I am divinely protected. And so are you if you know. I hope all is well. I hope you vibrating high. I hope you protecting your energy, protecting your peace on your path and journey. So I wanted to come on today with a quick message of how everything, you have to pull everything out. That you want to really get to the best version of yourself. You want to make sure everything, you got to pull everything completely out. Like anything deep within, you want to pull all of that out. You know what I mean? I know society has a way of you say they say us women are emotional creatures, right? Right? And then men, they're not supposed to cry, right? So men built for tough, don't cry. Don't show their emotions, don't, you know what I mean? So which is fine, but it's like, that's kind of me looking at, I guess from me looking at it from a low vibrational state. I didn't really see that, but now me looking at it from a healed state. How can a man possibly heal if he's holding everything in? How can he be the best version of himself if he can't be able to talk about, what he's gone through, how he feel? How is that supposed to happen? How is one supposed to become the best version of themselves if they can't cry or show any emotion? I just don't see that really happening if they're not able to get that out. Whereas women were more, I know at a point in time I held a lot in. I didn't really talk. But I say that to say this. If you're a man out there and you got some stuff going on, a boy, a young man, just whoever you are as a male, it's okay to cry. I'm going to tell you that. I surrounded myself around people. I surrounded myself around people who told me not to cry. I wish I would have surrounded myself around people who told me it was okay to cry. People who told me it was okay not to be okay. People who told me I'm here for you, let it out. Cry all you want. Cry all night. I'm here. I'm going to listen to you. I wish I could have surrounded myself around those kind of people where, it's okay to cry. I know that now, but I just wish I had, I wish I could have been, I could have kept a circle where, it was okay to cry. It was okay to feel your emotions. It's okay to deal with your emotions. It's okay to process it. It's okay to want to pull it out and heal everything. But it's like harder for a man. I think that's just not cool. How society, try to, make males out to be. And I just don't think that's fair because, now I'm not saying y'all got to go out and just completely cry. If you need to cry by yourself behind closed doors, so what? If something happens to you in the spirit of moment and there's people around and you need to cry, cry. Get that shit out. I wish somebody would have told me. I did have, these was older, positive people that told me, don't hold it in, cry. The younger low vibrational energy was like, don't cry. Like, no, cry, heal, feel that. When I had to learn the hard way through my process, you want to be able to feel those emotions so you can process them. So once you're able to process those emotions, you know how to deal with your emotions once you process it. But if you just holding everything and not dissecting anything or, how are you supposed to heal? And I just don't think, people should do that to their men or their sons. It's like, I'll hear certain, women or men will say when the baby fall, they'll say, get up, don't cry, let them cry. That's a part. They got to know it's okay to fall. Though some falls might hurt more than others, so it's okay to cry. So it's like the damage is being started from a young age and we're not realizing what we're doing. You know what I mean? It's more so, I see it more so with the girls. If a little baby girl fall, it's like, it's okay for her to cry. When a little baby boy fall, it's like, get up, don't cry. And it's like, damn, let them feel that. Because they're going to be scared to make mistakes. If you don't allow them to make the mistakes and feel the process of it, how they going to know that it's okay to make a mistake? It just makes no sense to me. So wherever, I got some males on, listening, wherever you're at on your path and your journey, whatever you might be trying to get your life, your life might be fine. But if there's any situation where you need to just simply cry, do so. Don't care about if your friends and family's got an issue with you crying and getting your emotions out and doing what's best for you, you don't need to be around them, period. That's just what it is. And also, if you're around people who gets off on, your downfall of you being sad, and not like, don't give you, don't give you words of encouragement, encouragement, telling you that it's going to be okay, giving you little things that, little things that you can do to occupy your mind. They not a friend. You got a friend just sitting there listening like, girl, I know that's right. Well, or you got a male friend like, bro, man, oh, damn, that's crazy, bro. Like, but not really giving you any input on, you need to get rid of them. And find some people that is going to be with you, that's going to be okay with you dealing with your emotions. You don't want to raise no son, no little baby son. Like I said, it starts early, and you want them to hold everything. How they supposed to get with a woman and then have kids with them, and explain that and have that through their kids? How they supposed to do that if they're taught to hold everything in? That just makes no sense to me. Like, somebody needs to cry. Somebody needs to let it out, and somebody's holding it in because they're too worried about what others think. Don't worry about what other people think. If a person really love you, they want you to heal. If a person really care about you, they want you to be the best version of yourself. If a person really care about you and love you like how they say they do, they're going to be okay with all that you're doing to better yourself. And if they really love you, they'll do the same. If they're really in tune, they'll also do what's best for them, So, any emotion, even if you can't find a way to cry, or you go to the gym, get the anger out. Anything you can do to try to get that anger out of you. You don't want to hold on to that anger. That goes for men and women, because there's some women out here to be trying to be built for tough, and y'all need to cry too. I've cried plenty of times. I don't care. Call me a crybaby. Call me all you want. But I feel good now. I feel great. And you couldn't walk a mile in these shoes if you tried, But I had a lot of people around me, like, and I had a lot. And the crazy part is, I endured a lot of loss when I was coming up. I lost a lot of people. And it was just like, people was just like, I would have friends that really wasn't that uplifting. Like, oh, I'm sorry. If you know what I mean? But not really like, are you really sorry? Do you really know how I feel? Do you really want me to feel better? Are you okay with me being in the dumps? Are you okay with me being sad? Are you okay with me being depressed? Because I feel like a real friend, you gonna want the best for each other, bro, sis, whatever, and it's like, I've heard one of my friends, it was this experience. I was just around some people, and I was around one of my cousins, and her best friend was crying about something. And I was talking to her. I was like, damn, you okay? Like, this was like some years ago. I'm like, you okay? You need a cigarette? Like, you know what I mean? Like, trying to calm her down, type stuff. My cousin come out like, bitch, I don't know why the fuck you crying. I don't know why you keep letting these dudes do that to you. Da 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 da. Okay, so I understand how you feel, but it's how you came off. Let her cry. You should have came out in a different way. Yeah, maybe she shouldn't let certain people do her that way. But damn, I don't think she need that bitterness and that shit coming from you either. So I didn't have a problem with what she said to her, or how she said it was what I had the issue with. How she came off. You know what I mean? Give her some advice. What do you do to keep out of those situations? Are you in those situations as well? And are you okay with her being in these situations? And bros, are y'all okay with that? Are you really want to be with a person who you can't talk to, you can't, share your emotions with, you can't, you don't want to be with a female who's emotionally closed off either. You know what I mean? You want to be able to deal with your emotions. You want to be able to talk to your lady, your wife, whoever, and tell them how you feel that day. Tell them the stuff that they do, how you feel. You don't have to hold that in. I just don't see nobody being the proper version of themselves with holding all of that in. Because it's like, if I can't be myself, and you know what I mean, if I'm hiding, then like, how can I get there? I can't get there. I can't get there hiding. I can't get there holding everything in. I'm supposed to let everything out. I'm supposed to let everything go so I can be free, so I can be light as a feather in my energy. Not heavy, not carrying baggage. When you hold that in, it becomes baggage when you hold that in. So that's for anybody who needs to cry. It's like society, I don't cry. And even when I used to watch like ratchet TV, like Love and Hip Hop, shit like that, motherfuckers, I don't cry. Like, why not? Why not? You want her to hold that shit in and make herself sick or make herself ill and not be able to deal with you. Why would you want that? Because some people are okay with some people are just okay with that. Not being the best versions of themselves. That's what it's all about. To get you not to be the best version of yourself. That's why they're telling you not to cry. Because crying is healthy. It's good for the heart. It's a good healing thing. It helps you feel better. You ever notice how when you cry, you feel better, especially when you really need to get something out? You never noticed how you feel more lighter in your energy after you cry? Because you needed that. You need to cry. You need to heal. It's needed, especially if you're trying to definitely want to, be the best version of yourself. You have to pull all of that out, all of it. And I mean every bit of it, down to the childhood wounds, the mommy issues, the daddy issues. That all got to come out. You don't want to be a woman and have issues with your daddy and then find a good man and then carry those daddy issues to him. Or you don't want to be a male find a good woman and have mommy issues and then carry those mommy issues onto her. They don't deserve that. That's a you issue. You have to take accountability of that. You have to heal that part of you if you want to become the best version of yourself. So you can't half-fast it. That's what I had to learn on, as far as me healing. I had to pull all that shit up. Like all of it. Like, now don't leave nothing down there. Pull all that shit up. And I mean every bit of it. I mean, this could go back to elementary school when somebody really pull that shit out too. And it's okay to cry. I just hate when people like when males are, feeling away and they tell them not to cry. That it bothers me now. So what? Let them cry. If something's hurting me and I know I need to heal, I'm going to cry. I don't give a fuck. I mean, excuse my language. I don't care what anybody got to say about it. I got to do what's best for me at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, I have to feel better. I have to feel better for me. So I can't allow outsiders or any other energy to try to tell me what to do, what's going to, feel good for me. And they telling you not to cry because they have no advice to give you. In all reality, they don't have much to say. Because these motherfuckers, some of these people that surround us emotionally just cut off. They're just disconnected. So they're not going to have any, most of them not going to have no sympathy or empathy for you because it's not there. They don't have it for themselves. They don't feel any of that. So it's just some of that's just not going to be there. But I'm just here to tell you that it's okay. It is okay. And if there's some women out there y'all telling you in a relationship and y'all man is mentally abusing you, hitting you, telling you not to cry, having no emotion, get away from that shit. You got to heal. You got to process that. You got punched in your face. You got to process that. Motherfucker blocks your eye. You got to process that. Okay, it happened. What am I going to do to make sure it don't happen again? You know what I mean? You got to process that. You got to feel that. You know what I mean? So that's my message here. It's okay to cry. It's okay. It is okay. I used to think that myself, like just to hold everything, not show emotion. Like, no, fuck that shit. Because I needed it. And then by me holding it in, I made myself, I put a lot of issues for myself, unhealthy issues for myself. I put a lot of wear and tear on my body from holding a lot of stuff in that I'm still healing from, that I'm still trying to get my body to where it needs to be because I held so much in and I damaged my body so much. It's to where I'm trying to build my body, my strength back up, all of that, because I held on to so much and I weakened my body from so much stress and being around low vibrational people and not in the right places, not with the right people, not doing the right things, So just carrying all of that, it wears and tears on your body as well. You know what I mean? You hold all that in, you can make yourself sick. You give yourself a heart attack. You can give yourself high blood pressure. You know what I mean? Along with not eating right, along with not exercising, because that all goes in tune for your body. So if you're not doing all of that, you're stressing, holding all that in, not eating health, it's going to wear and tear on your body. I'm make experience right here. It will wear and tear on your body. Like us women, we carry a lot of trauma in our hips, our lower back and hips. I'm still healing that because I carried a lot. I held in a lot. So I'm still it's coming along, it's starting it, but I still have a lot to do. I still got to be patient in that area because of so much of that, so much I carried and so much I held on to. So in the healing process, you have to give that time. That just is what it is. But, I want people to be the best versions of themselves. I want people to feel good, vibrate high, help other people and do what's best. But you can't do that until you're completely within. And it's okay if you're not. You're in a process of being. It's okay. Like I said, I'm still healing. I'm still doing these videos. I'm still pushing. I'm still healing. I'm still sharing my experience. None of us is perfect. We all live and learn. None of us perfect. But if we could maybe help share some experience for others and help, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I came across a lot of stuff I needed to hear, and I'm like, wow, or someone made me think of something from a different perspective, like, wow, it's certain stuff that I was doing that I didn't realize I was doing, like, wow, I did something, I didn't realize I was doing that, but, it's just, get it out, man, woman, whoever you are, just get it out, it's okay. I'm not here to judge you. Shouldn't nobody else be judging you, but, some people will, and that's okay. Let them do what's best for them, because at the end of the day, you're doing what's best for you, and some people will just never do so. So, Miss, I am here. I am strong. I am worthy. I am bold. I am confident. I am courageous. I am chosen. I am divinely protected, and so are you if you know. So keep protecting your energy, keep protecting your peace, keep vibrating high, and keep doing what's best for you and your family. And if it's just you, just keep doing what's best for you. You will come across your family. Miss, I am here. Like, share, subscribe. If anything resonated in any way, shape, or form, I want to hear from you. And don't hold nothing in. Let it out. It is healthy. Let it out.